Hello and welcome to a Let's Play in Victoria 2. As always, this is Dencius. Last episode we discovered the source of the Nile right at the last minute. We failed to get the whole of this land into... Spain managed to grab a little colony of it, and I have resolved to punish them brutally for it in the future. Secondary power, secondary power. Oh, what about you? Have I am doing it with you as well then. 70. Iron Road. Right. Okay, I'm going to start spending money. I'm going to first do that. This is control, isn't it? It is. And then that. Control and all that. Basically, I'm making Japan eat harder to occupy, because as you may have noticed when they were landing with their troops, the Dutch and the Russians and the Spanish were overrunning my army relatively, not my armies, my little defences quite easily. So I'm expanding. I'm going to do it to every province I have, which is not a lot, which is why I can do it. I think I'll shift that. Actually, I think I'm going to push them towards liberal, because I want to begin the process of turning my nation from a dictatorship to a democracy. Well, it's a monarchy, to a constitutional monarchy of some kind. Steel railroad? Another railroad? Go for it. Just focus on modernity. Siam, I can updo Siam. There's... Just checking them. Increase opinion from neutral to friendly. Cordial. Interesting. Thought I'd done that one. What's your position at then? Cordial. Lots of projects. Oh yeah, the Hawaiian Islands and all this stuff I haven't done anything on yet. What's your position? Yeah, you're getting closer. So you'll be able to continue the colonising. The Japanese Empire will be focused obviously in the Pacific region. Quick check question. What's Colombia sphered by the USA? Egypt? Oh no, that's Ottoman territory. I was planning on building a canal, basically. I wonder if I can unsphere. I could succeed in... If I could succeed in unsphering Colombia from the United States, that would be pretty good, because if you're unsphered, it doesn't have to be my sphere, just unsphered, I could then invade, capture there we are. Capture there, and build the Panama Canal, which would give me a lot of benefits. What's my position with you yet? Nearly 100. I'm going to increase my opinion. We're now cordial. See, they're now splitting it up. Increase opinion. I want to know if I can get ahead of America. Doesn't look like I can. Form alliance. They will not accept. Yeah, so basically they reacted to me suddenly trying to get Korea on my side. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. What's a bonus? Relations. Okay, so I'm going to increase my relations with them. Focus on making them as happy with me as possible. So, friendly. And yeah, by making them as friendly with me towards me as possible, I can... I suppose, I'm not sure if I've mentioned, essentially every great power has a trade network. And that trade network, yeah, contains all this stuff like gold, tea, grain, tobacco, lumber. And like, if I was to get Korea into this, I'd have their coal, their lumber, everything, any resources, all their resources would enter into my nation, my trading sphere, which is why instead of having to conquer Indochina, I can I can sphere them. There's always a fight over Korea with America by this point, because they'll have had it. Increase relations. Increase relations. Ah, another crisis is brewing in West Macedonia, but I don't care. Just by pushing my relations up I can get it quicker. Like I've been discredited, which is perfect for me, actually, I hope. So I hope I can... Come on, 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 come on. When's next month? Come along. Oh, that's all they went for, is it? Humiliate France, which is essentially just takes away a bunch of prestige and some other things. Basically, if I was to go diplomacy here, you can see the benefits. We're discredited, -75. But then our relations and all that. Now the USA, you can't really see it from this angle, so I'll select another country, say Mexico, go to diplomacy. Nation is on another continent, -50. It's the US's score is what's giving them the push. Like I can't increase relation, add to sphere or decrease opinion. Remove from sphere at 100. That's when I can next do it. Now, I could try discrediting, but I can't discredit the USA because they're in a sphere with it. So this will be a long-term battle with America over influence with Korea. I'm improving my relations with them as much as I can. Siam. He's fighting the Netherlands over what? Increase opinion. Right. I've increased it to cordial. There's someone else competing with me. Oh, that's what's happening. The British are competing with me over Siam. Then I care less if Netherlands take it. I'll take this chunk. Siam can fall under English control. I mean, I managed to fend off the British in an earlier war, I think. It's been a while, and not sure I can do it again. Grievous insults. Options are limited. Relations with Dynam changed by -50. Problematic. So I'm trying to add them to my sphere, but I'm sure I'll survive. What's the situation with Korea? America is already ahead of me. Oh no, we're close to being side by side, but they're about to discredit me when they hit 50, I suspect. Oh no, I'm ahead of them. Unless they choose to increase relations again. Oh, they're ahead of me. Why? It's their power. It must be their strength. Oh well. Commerce, culture. Yeah, I'll go with that. Number 10 in the world in terms of this stuff. Max. I'm forcibly industrializing even though it's not profitable for me to do so, basically. I don't have the workforce to take on those new factories. I have less than 1,000 workers willing to take on about 6 factories that I've just chosen to build. But I'm subsidizing them. Pardon me. Russian North America. Have you built your thing yet? You have. Okay, so I can begin that. Midway. Oh, they're already part of what I'm doing that for, are they? As is that. What about you? You I can do it for as well? Excellent. What about you? Excellent. And you guys are out of my area at the moment, although you are in my area, so I'll be adding you soon. Yes, you can have military access. Makes them less inclined to attack me. Have I been discredited yet? I have been discredited, but I'm still getting closer and closer. And I've been... there we go. They expelled my ambassadors for it. Essentially, I mean, it's just going to be like this, back and forth for a long time. Eventually, I give up or the AI gives up, or I get an advantage and I win. So I'm going to be competing with over Korea for some time. You're allied with a lot of guys. Taking those islands could be useful. Chinese Empire is still united. These can fragment. I mean, you can see they're different colours. Essentially, they're all puppets of this one here. But events can occur that cause them to split off into each of them are no longer puppets, and it's the Chinese Empire has to annex and occupy every single one and take them all back and form one super empire. At that point, things get bad for everyone else around them, because suddenly China is a major power and begins to westernize, and all kinds of uncomfortable things start occurring to everybody else. And you're at 100. Add to sphere. There we go. Go diplomacy. Add to sphere. Who else? Siam. I leave alone because England are the ones in charge of it. So I'm just going to let it build up again, like I did with Korea. Get it up to 100 and then quickly jump through 50 through cordial and friendly all at once. There we go. The Hawaiian Islands ones. Create protectorate and then do that. Where's the next one? More Hawaiian Islands? Create protectorate and then do that. And then down here, create protectorate and then do that. Just expanding my presence through all of this stuff. Are all of you mine already? Oh yeah, I've got right down here, have I? That's Easter Island. I haven't got over there yet, but as you can see, the Japanese imperial presence is... I'm getting lots and lots of tiny islands being influenced by my country here. I'm going to have these guys sphered. I'm going to have to think about pushing the Dutch further out of their lands. And I'm 6th power now. I wonder what changed. Who am I ahead of? Scandinavia and Austria. I'm quite way a bit ahead of them. I wonder what happened. But as you can see, it's like these three are in like a totally different league, and then Russia's somewhere in the middle, and then those two are competing, and then those two are competing. I mean, like, Scandinavia might be a great power, and France might be a great power, but like the difference, like all of France's military is half of Scandinavia's score, and all of Scandinavia's score can fit in France's industrial situation. So you might be the great powers, but there's a definite rank. Like, I wouldn't be... Oh, France is actually doing pretty well. I haven't had a look at Africa for a while. Spain's not bad, even though it's not a great power. But England's like focusing not at all on the African territories. Who are you? El Salvador. Okay. Interesting thing about the United States of Central America and their flag. Until I think recently, every nation... relatively recently, any nation that was part of the former United States of Central America had that colour scheme. That sort of flag. Might be a different crest in the middle, but no, I just find that interesting personally. Right. I do like the music. And there we go, the war's over. At some point they're going to start smacking each other around. In fact, when the Great War hits, you have to choose a side or take a prestige hit. So everyone gets involved. Here we go. The war I mentioned was going to happen has happened. The Dutch... Krakow. Okay, let's have a look at this. Merge. Need to get that set of ships there. I don't need to get that particular set of ships there, actually. Okay, I'll get that particular set of ships. Let's think about this. Got 30 there. Oh god. Never mind. Conveniently positioned. I forgot all about them. Let's send you there. Let's continue then. Check my phone that I have set the alarm. I have. I'm getting good at predicting. And there's the other regiment I forgot all about. Extra couple of man of wars to go with it. Well, 4. They're not even getting repaired at all. I never remember whether I have to do something to repair them or whether they repair automatically. I never remember. Clipper. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh yes. Diplomatic mission under siege. Users reach us by Jingo. Influence of Luar Prang changed by -200. Gain Ad Sphere, Casus Belli. Declare war. Call allies. I don't want to lose 20 prestige. By Jingo, I'm going to have to use that one. Which is fine by me because I'm about to transfer a bunch of soldiers that way. Merge you. I was going to take these guys down to fight the Dutch, but if I have to fight someone else. Okay. Wait, who are these guys again? It's them, aren't I? Isn't it? Not them, aren't I? Atmosphere. Thanks. And you, I can decline. Ask for military access. Okay. Thank you for watching. My name has been Tensius. Ciao for now.